Hey everyone, welcome back to Happy Professional Training. Today we are going to talk about some of the most commonly asked interview questions for a human resource executive role. Before we get into the questions, take a quick look at the career path of HR professionals. This is just to give you an idea of where you might be heading in your HR journey. Now let's move on to those sample interview questions and answers that will help you in your interview preparation. The first question you might get asked is, what is your experience with HR software and tools? During my internship, I used HR software like Bamboo HR to manage employee records and leave requests. I also used Workday for payroll and benefits. These tools helped me organize information better and make HR tasks faster and more efficient. Have you ever used any HR software in your role? If so, think about how you would explain your experience. It is crucial because employers want to know that you're familiar with tools that keep HR processes run smoothly. Let me know in the comments which tools you've worked with. Next question, how do you create a job description? I start by talking to managers and employees to understand the role. Then, I list the key responsibilities, required skills, and qualifications. I make sure the job description is clear and matches what the role actually needs by comparing it with industry standards. Another question you might get asked is, can you explain the steps in the recruitment process? First, I will understand the job requirements and then post the job on various platforms like job boards and social media. After that, I screen resumes, conduct interviews, and select the best candidates. Finally, I will complete the hiring process by sending offer letters and onboarding the new employees. Here's a common question. How do you ensure compliance with labor laws? I stay updated on labor laws by attending workshops and reading about changes. During my internship, I made sure that our HR policies followed these laws, like ensuring fair wages and equal opportunities for all employees. Another important question, what methods do you use for performance management? We set clear goals for each employee and use regular check-ins to monitor progress. I also helped in creating a feedback system where employees could receive constructive feedback from their managers. This approach helped improve performance and also set clear expectations. Next, how do you handle employee grievances? I listen carefully to the employees' concerns and document everything. Then I investigate by speaking with everyone involved to get a full picture. My goal is to resolve the issues fairly and in line with company policies while maintaining confidentiality. Another question that's often asked is, how would you design a training program for new employees? I would first identify the skills needed for the role and then create a training plan that includes both online courses and in-person workshops. I would also include regular assessments to ensure the training is effective and that the new employees are gaining the necessary skills. Next, what metrics do you track to evaluate HR performance? Some important metrics are employee turnover, time to fill vacancies, and employee satisfaction score. These help us understand if our HR practices are working well or if there is something we need to improve. Metrics definitely tells the story of your HR department's success. What metrics do you think are most important? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. Another common question is, how do you approach employee engagement? I believe in regular communication and recognition of employees' efforts. For example, during my internship, we organized team building activities and recognized top performers, which helped boost morale and engagement. Next, how do you manage the onboarding process for new hires? I make sure new hires feel welcome and informed. This includes preparing their workspace, introducing them to the team, and providing orientation about the company's culture, policies, and about their specific role. I also ensure they have the tools they need to get started right away. Next, can you describe your approach to workforce planning? Workforce planning involves predicting future staffing needs based on business goals. I would analyze current staff levels, look at the turnover rates, and consider the company's growth plans. This helps ensure that we have the right number of employees with the right skills when we need them. Another question to expect is, what's your experience with employee compensation and benefits? In my studies, I learned about creating compensation packages that are fair and competitive. I would start by researching industry standards and then balance that with the company's budget. I would also include benefits like health insurance and flexible work hours to make the package attractive. Next, how do you manage conflicts in the workplace? When there's conflict, I start by listening to both sides without taking sides. I then help the employees find common ground and work together to come to a solution. If needed, I might bring in a manager to help mediate and ensure the resolution aligns with the company policies. Next, how do you keep employees motivated? Keeping employees motivated is about recognizing their hard work and making sure they feel valued. I would implement programs like Employee of the Month or offer small incentives for achieving goals. Regular feedback and opportunities for growth also keep motivation high. And finally, how do you handle employee records and confidentiality? In my internship, I managed employee records using HR software, making sure all data was accurate and up to date. I understand the importance of confidentiality, so I always kept sensitive information secure and only shared it with authorized personnel when necessary. And these are the 15 commonly asked HR executive interview questions and sample answers. Drop a comment if you have any specific interview questions you would want me to cover next. Thank you for watching and good luck.